A loving mother misses her little boy's birthday. 2 arrests are made on suspicion of kidnap and murder. But where is Reanne Coulson? Welcome to Vanished Voices UK, your new favourite spot for curious missing persons cases, true crime stories, and in-depth investigations. The mystery of a missing mother, and a family's plea to help find her. Reanne Coulson was captured on CCTV, leaving Coventry's St Mary Benedict Church after collecting food from the local food bank. Moments later, she simply disappeared, vanishing into the night and leaving behind more questions than answers. In the next few minutes, we'll walk through all the verified details, the full timeline, CCTV footage analysis, family pleas, police statements, and all of the leading theories. This isn't sensationalism, it's a step-by-step examination of what's confirmed, what remains unknown, and the critical questions still to be answered. Reanne Coulson is not just a face on CCTV. She is a 34-year-old mother, daughter, and sister with close family ties. Reanne shares her summer birthdays with her twin sister Kirsten, and she has 2 brothers named Luke and Tom. Family describe her as devoted to her young son. She never missed his birthdays, yet in May 2025 she did, a fact that deeply alarmed them. Reanne's life had its challenges. West Midlands Police and her family said that she led what they called a chaotic lifestyle, and supported herself in part through sex work, travelling between Coventry, Atherstone and Leamington Spa. Despite those struggles, everyone who knew her emphasises that she was not the kind of person to vanish without a word, setting the stage for the questions we'll explore later. To understand the mystery around Reanne's disappearance, let's walk through the confirmed timeline, starting with that last sighting. On the 21st of May 2025 at 9:44 PM, CCTV at St Mary Benedict Church on Raglan Street in Coventry captured Reanne walking into the food bank. Very shortly after, at 9:46 PM, CCTV captures Reanne leaving the food bank. In the footage, she's wearing a black hoodie with large red lettering on the back, ripped jeans, white footwear, and carrying a small black handbag plus a carrier bag of food. In the days that followed this CCTV sighting, Reanne missed her young son's birthday, something completely out of character for a devoted mother. Then on the 17th of June 2025, her own birthday, Reanne again failed to make contact. Her family say this silence was alarmingly unlike her. With no calls, no messages, and no sign of her routine movements between Coventry, Atherstone and Leamington Spa, alarm bells were raised and a missing person report was made. West Midlands Police launched a full-scale investigation on the 18th of June. Detectives are following multiple lines of inquiry, speaking to those who knew her, trawling CCTV across Coventry, and conducting phone forensic analysis. On the 22nd of June 2025, a 53-year-old man known to Reanne was arrested on suspicion of kidnap and murder. The suspect was held for longer than 24 hours, which is possible where certain conditions are met. In serious cases like this one, involving suspected kidnap and murder, the Police and Criminal Evidence Act allows police to hold a suspect for longer than 24 hours. The first 12 hours can be sanctioned by a senior officer, and a further 54 hours can be utilised only if strict conditions are met and approved by a magistrate. So why might a court agree to extend custody beyond the initial 36 hours? There are a few key reasons why this might happen. The police may be waiting on crucial lab results such as DNA, fingerprint or toxicology reports, or processing large volumes of CCTV or mobile phone data. These are time-sensitive yet complex tasks that require precision and expertise. If releasing the suspect could lead to tampering with witnesses, disposal of evidence or influencing others connected to the case, police will ask the court to keep that person in custody for everyone's protection and to preserve the integrity of the investigation. If there's a concern that the suspect might flee the area, evade police, or hide from further questioning, detention can be extended to stop that from happening. If the suspect is given a version of events that doesn't align with the known facts, or is refusing to cooperate, police may need extra time to verify alibis, interview additional witnesses, or test claims made during questioning. All of these factors must meet a high bar. Magistrates need proof that the investigation is being carried out diligently and fairly, and that holding someone without charge remains necessary and proportionate. In Reanne's case, any extension to the suspect's detention would likely be grounded in one or more of these justifications. It reflects both the seriousness of the investigation and the tight legal framework in which police must operate. Strict bail conditions. A 42-year-old man was arrested in the early hours of the 24th of June on suspicion of murder. Following the second arrest, Superintendent James Monroe said, "Our investigation is moving very quickly, and this second arrest is a significant development." At the time of writing, the second suspect remains in police custody pending further investigations. Authorities continue to ask for help from the public. Detective Inspector Nigel Box from Force CID has urged anyone, no matter how insignificant they think their information might be, to come forward. For those worried about speaking up, particularly within the sex working community, Detective Superintendent Jim Monroe stressed that the police understand the sensitivities involved and will handle all contacts with care. Behind the scenes, officers are executing search warrants at addresses linked to the arrested men, analysing Reanne's mobile phone data for location pings, and reviewing every frame of CCTV from Raglan Street to neighbouring roads. That is the current state of the police investigation: exhaustive, meticulous, and still hopeful of finding Reanne. With the investigation underway, the most heartfelt appeals have come from Reanne's own family, those who know her the best. At an appeal on the 23rd of June, Reanne's twin sister Kirsten Coulson spoke through tears. She said, "Reanne is not only my sister, but my twin sister, a mum, a daughter, and an aunt. Since she was last seen, she hasn't made any contact with us at all. It was our birthday on the 17th of June, something that she never misses. She's missed her son's birthday in May too, which is totally out of character. Please, if you know anything, what she was doing that day or who she was with, help us find her. She is loved by many, and we will find you no matter what." Kirsten was joined by brothers Luke and Tom and their mother Lynne Sparks, who held up photos of Reanne, sobbing as she pleaded for her daughter's safe return. Reanne's brother Luke said, "Reanne, if you're out there and you can hear this, please come home or contact Mum and Dad. We're all worried sick. You aren't in any trouble. We just want you home. Please come back." These appeals paint a picture of a woman deeply missed by those closest to her and underscore how devastating this situation can be for families.
She's a proper woman. Please just help find her and bring her family some closure. Stay strong, Reanne. We will find you no matter what.
Please, come home. Or contact Mum and Dad. We're all worried sick about you and waiting for you. Me, Mum, Kirsten, Dad, Tom, all the kids are worried sick. You ain't in any trouble. We just want you home. Please, come home, Reanne, please.
We've covered the facts. Now let's explore the main theories that investigators are looking into during the inquiry. It seems quite obvious to say, but the strongest line of inquiry centres around the two men arrested, who are allegedly known to Reanne. One who was arrested on the 22nd of June on suspicion of kidnap and murder, and the second man who was arrested on the 24th on suspicion of murder. Police believe someone she trusted may have exploited her vulnerability that night. Reanne was alone at 9:46 PM in the dimly lit church car park after leaving a food bank. That location and hour, combined with her work in sex work, may have made her an easy target for an opportunistic attacker. Family and police describe Reanne's chaotic lifestyle, including possible substance misuse. While there's no public evidence of an overdose, she may have collapsed or been incapacitated by drugs and left where she fell, or concealed due to fear of legal ramifications. Could Reanne have chosen to disappear? This theory seems very unlikely, due to her missing both her young son's birthday in May and her shared birthday with her twin Kirsten in June. Those omissions, as discussed previously, run counter to her close family ties. Although unlikely and still very difficult to those around her, I hope this may be the case. Reanne regularly travelled between Coventry, Atherstone and Leamington Spa. It's possible that someone moved her beyond Coventry's boundary, perhaps to Warwickshire or further afield, hoping the wider search area would hamper detection. Each of these theories fits aspects of the known timeline, but none explain every detail. In our next section, we'll lay out the critical questions still unanswered and consider what evidence could confirm or eliminate these possibilities. With the investigation ongoing, key questions remain unanswered, each a potential clue to finding Reanne. What could CCTV footage show before and after her visit to the food bank? Detectives have trawled many hours of CCTV footage, but that extra footage either side could reveal who met her or which direction she walked afterward. When and where did Reanne's mobile phone last ping? Her phone forensics are underway, tracking the last cell tower connections and any data used that night. Have the two men who were seen in the CCTV footage shortly before Reanne leaves the food bank been ruled out? Have they come forward, and have they been cleared of any wrongdoing? Do the suspects have alibis, and what about their phone data? Establishing their movements and any gaps could confirm or eliminate them as suspects. The extensions on the first suspect's stay in custody seem to suggest that there were promising lines of inquiry or evidence that may lead to a charge. Have any witnesses from the local sex working community come forward, even anonymously? Police have promised sensitive handling to build trust and gather vital eyewitness accounts. Finally, it seems from Reanne's visit to the food bank that she was experiencing financial hardship. Could that have led her into a riskier situation? Reanne's family and the police need your help. If you were in Raglan Street on the evening of the 21st of May 2025, the surrounding areas, or if you have any information, no matter how small, about Reanne's movements, please come forward. You can contact West Midlands Police, quoting incident log 6621 of the 18th of June 2025. If you prefer to remain anonymous, call Crime Stoppers on 0800 555 111. No name, no judgment, just vital information. Every tip can help piece together Reanne's last steps. Your call could be the one that brings her home. Reanne Coulson's disappearance is currently one of Coventry's most urgent mysteries. West Midlands Police continue to trawl CCTV, analyse phone records and execute search warrants, while Reanne's family presses on with public appeals and private searches. We'll release a follow-up as soon as there's a major update, be it a charge, a breakthrough in the forensic evidence, or new statements from police or family, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching with care and respect. If you found this video informative, please consider subscribing and enabling notifications so you're the first to know when Reanne's case moves forward. And remember, any tip at any time could bring her closer to home. As always, thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and remember, every missing person deserves to be found.